session one of what I'm calling God with us. As we begin to draw close to Christmas, I'm going to look at this theme of God with us. The word Emmanuel, or the name Emmanuel, was given to Jesus, and it means God with us. But that doesn't mean that God has only been with us since the time of Jesus. God has been with us all along. In the story of Adam and Eve, we read how Adam and Eve heard the sound of God walking in the garden in the cool of the evening, and they hid because they were ashamed, because they had just disobeyed God. The fact that they felt ashamed and were hiding from him suggests that up till then, up till they disobeyed, they'd been quite happy to walk with him in the cool of the evening, which is a picture of very close, intimate relationship. Then at the end of the Bible, in Revelation, we have the picture of the New Jerusalem. And it says that it has no temple, because the Lord God Almighty is its temple. And the glory of the Lord gives light to the city, so there's no need for sun or moon. In other words, they're living in the very presence of God. So from the beginning of the Bible to the end, God is present. Now, as individuals, we may sometimes feel that God's far away. He's forgotten us, or he doesn't care about us. Maybe we feel he's punishing us. But God never leaves us. When we're feeling low, it doesn't mean that God is not there. There's a story in Genesis 15 and 16, and here God promised Abraham that he would be the father of a large nation. And yet Sarah, his wife, was too old to have children, and Abraham himself was really too old. And so Sarah thought, well, if we're going to have children, I'll have to work this out. And so she devised the plan of giving her slave girl to Abraham to sleep with Abraham. So she became one of Abraham's wives. Then she actually did become pregnant. And when she did so, she began to be nasty to Sarah, and Sarah began to be nasty to her. So it turned up that Hagar just sort of felt so badly treated that she ran away. She didn't have anywhere to go, she just ran away. She was out in the desert on her own and would have had no way really to survive. She sat down by a spring of water. So where's the justice in that? She's only done what Abraham and Sarah had asked her to do. Didn't God care about her? She must have felt forgotten and alone. But God had not forgotten her. He knew exactly where she was, and he sent an angel to her. And the angel told her that her child would be a boy, and he would be the father of many, or a large nation. And also said to her, now go back to your mistress, which she did. And says there in the Bible that Hagar named this place Beer Lahai Roi. The word Roi means sea, because she realised that even in her darkest moment, God knew exactly where she was. God saw her. She hadn't passed outside of the sight of God. Psalm 139, 7 and 8. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. God is with us and closer than we can ever imagine.
You've come to bring peace, to be loved, to be nearer to us. You've come to bring light, to be light, to shine brighter in us, oh Emmanuel, God with us. Our deliverer, you are Savior, in your presence we find our strength, over everything, our redemption, God with us, you are God with us. You've come to be hope to this world, presence we find